It's already starting to break out. Piles of snow can create a dangerous and expensive problem for your home. Not everyone will be lucky enough to have gravity do the work for you like these folks did in the Sierra Nevada last year. Isn't that nice? Just kind of, unless you're standing under it, right? With Winter Storm Gale leading the way, the next few weeks could see a hefty amount of snow sitting on the top of your home. As a matter of fact, the next 48 hours could feature that. Our home improvement expert, Danny Lipford, can help you get rid of it safely and inexpensively. So, Danny, when I'm thinking about you, I'm thinking about, let's see, Mobile, Alabama. He's got so much experience with heavy snow on rooftop. No, I'm just kidding. I know that you totally know how to do this. But let's talk about how the damage that these big mounds of snow can do to our homes. I mean, it's bad.
Yeah, what's a Southern guy know anything about snow? But I've been to all 50 states, and I've got a bunch of friends that are really hunkering down up in Connecticut area, ready for that snow to come through. And it is very important to remove that snow because several things can happen. The increased chance of ice dams can happen. Also, water gets in there, it freezes, it moves things around, it can pull flashing away from chimneys. And Jim, you hear it every year, roof collapses. It can happen because, as you know, wet snow weighs 5 to 6 times more than dry powder. It can really create quite a load on that roof. It's important to get it off that roof.
So Danny, I don't know if you can see the pictures that we're showing right now, but somebody's up there with looks like a sledgehammer. Is that how you recommend breaking up that ice? Or what's the best way to do it?
Well, not at all. I tell you, when it really gets heavy up there, one thing you don't want to do is get on that roof with a snow shovel, because unless your roof is completely flat, you're just going to get in a lot of trouble there. What you really need is an ice rake. And this ice rake, now this is kind of a hybrid version of one, a little larger than normal, but this is exactly what you need, where you have the flat edge and this. You just want to be careful and not damage any shingles. And of course, the good part about it is they come with telescoping poles that'll allow you to stretch it way out, and you can reach way up on the roof. Maybe have to get on a ladder to get some, but you don't have to worry about getting on the roof. That's the safest way, especially when the snow gets 5 to 6 inches on the roof. That's when you really need to start moving ahead.
Right, and if you're not properly insulated too, you can melt some of that snow underneath, and then it refreezes when it sits on the overhang. But let me ask you about that. Are there things you can do while you're building your house that actually help you never have to get on the roof?
Well, I'll tell you that there's quite a bit, Jim, and one of it, a part of it is combining the area that you have on your overhang here with your main attic space. A lot of times what happens is you don't have adequate ventilation that allows that air to exchange, because it's a lot hotter up there than it is here. And what happens, as you know, it freezes this water here, it gets in the gutters, it starts pushing those shingles up. Also, people put insulation in their attic and they get it too close to the edge, and it blocks that ventilation that you need so badly, not only for cooling during the summer, but also making sure those ice dams do not cause the damage that they can cause. It can be significant.
Danny Lipford, that was some awesome advice right there. So I hope you heard what Danny said, everybody. Thank you, Danny Lipford, home improvement expert. Move that insulation away from the overhang so the air gets in there and helps to melt some of that ice. Some great, great advice there.